Hey guys, it's me, Isaac. This is my very first YouTube video. As you guys know, it's gonna be my first everything. It's gonna be my first editing. It's gonna be my first everything. So this is a lot for me. Honestly, last night I had like a lot of anxiety thinking about this, and I'm just like, I want to make sure that everything's nice. I want to make sure that everything's good, everything's clean, everything's just spot on. But I'm like, dude, this is your first time. Like, you can't get on yourself like that. You know what I mean? What am I really expecting out of this? Nothing really. Like, I don't have any equipment. I don't have shit. So I'm gonna try my best. But bear with me. I'm not that funny. I'm pretty fucking awkward. So just bear fucking with me and we will get this motherfucking show on the road. So for starters, I feel like I should do, like basic info, stuff that people don't really ask just because it's kind of like whatever. But my name is Isaac Wills. I am 19 years old. I live in California. Oh my god, look at my eyebrows. Are all fucked up right now. But I live in California. I am a Pisces. What else should you guys know about me? Oh, my favorite color is pale pink. I should have wore pale pink, but I decided to wear red. But that is my favorite color. That is like the bombest color. I don't know. I don't really know a lot about me, so I don't know. We're just gonna carry the fuck on, okay? Go on to the questions. So the first question is, what are your favorite things about yourself? And I'd have to say my eyes. My eyes are really pretty. They're like a really pretty hazel green. And I don't know if you guys can see them. You can't see my eyes, but I put them close to the camera. But if you go on Instagram, you will see, some posts with my eyes looking fleeky or whatever. Those Instagram filters be doing me justice, yo. But, yeah. So, my eyes, my hair. I really like my hair. It went from, like, dead as fuck to healthy living in this bitch. So I'm in love. I'm in love with that. Man, I guess my overall just personality, it's like I learned to be a better person. I'm still learning to be a better person, and I feel like we don't have a lot of I don't we don't have a lot of like good people in this society and in this generation period. We don't really have a lot of good people, especially younger people. So it's like me being a good person and a better person is key, and I'm always trying to improve myself. I'm always trying to, just make myself better, and I feel like that's a really good part of me as a person because not a lot of people are like that. So yeah, so I say my personality, my hair, and my eyes. That's kind of it. Question number 2 is current favorite TV show. And honestly, I don't really have favorites. I have like favorite like basic shit, like, like I said, like favorite color or whatever. But TV show, I don't necessarily have a favorite. Like, I'll have something that I watch and I'm like, oh my god, like, this is good, like, cool, but I don't have a favorite. But, if I would have to choose, it would be Shameless. Off tops. Shameless is so good. Like, if you have not watched Shameless, you need to watch it. Like, it is thebomb.com. And Brandon really got me. Oh, Brandon's my boyfriend, for who, doesn't know. He introduced me to Vampire Diaries. Vampire Diaries is super good too until you hit season 6. Ugh, that's when it gets so bad. Like, you can tell that they changed directors, and it's like really cliche, and then it's like you're just like, when you don't, it's like, why even bother? After that, it's just like, ew. But the show's really good. It's really interesting. It has a lot of mythological shit if you are into that, and I'm very into that. So it's like, I like that show, and Brandon got me hooked. So I'm just like, yes, I love it. Personally, I love it. But current Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the reboot, oh my god, it's so good, dude. I've been watching it non-fucking-stop for the last couple days. Like, it is so bomb. It is so good. I like it, at least. I always say I like it just because it's my opinion. So you guys might not like it, or some of you might not like it, but I like it. So That's all that really matters, but I'll put that out there. Like, in my opinion, it's really good. So question number 3 is biggest accomplishment. And I would have to say my biggest accomplishment would have to be just me, honestly. I am in a different state of mind. I'm in a different, just everything, honestly, than I was 3-4 years ago. And I love myself a lot more. I am a lot more confident in myself than I was. I'm still not 100%. I mean, I'm only 19. I have my whole life ahead of me, I'm not there yet, but I'm improving myself. That's the key. That's the key. You need to improve on yourself. Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's my biggest accomplishment. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, question number 4. How do you keep your skin looking flawless? Oh my god. So, as soon as I read that question, I was like, people are gonna be mad. People are gonna be like, what? Like, okay, but how do I keep my skin from having, like, no acne? Water. Literally all I do is wash my face and that's it. Like, I haven't had acne in forever. Like, I'll get, like, I don't have any right now, but I'll have, like, little pimples or whatever. Actually, I kind of do. I have one, like, right here. It's healing. But yeah, I have, like, little pimples here and there, but that's it. I don't have any skin care stuff. I'm getting into that though, so I'm really excited for that. I'm getting into more skincare and, like, exfoliating my skin, and moisturizing. I think that's the better word. Moisturizing my skin to make it better, because excuse me. Even though I don't have acne, I do have redness, and I don't like redness. I don't like my redness. I have dark circles under my eyes, and I don't like that either. And my skin is just textured. It's not, I don't know the terms, but it's textured, so I don't like that either. So how to deal with my acne is literally, I just wash my face. I don't have any type of treatments. I don't have anything like that. But I am gonna get more into skincare, which is gonna be on my YouTube channel too. Just my whole journey with that, and I'm also gonna get contacts, and I'm also gonna get, I'm gonna save up for plastic surgery, but that's, like, in the future, like, way the fuck over there. But definitely skincare, definitely makeup. I will be doing makeup on my YouTube channel too, just not right now because I'm not that experienced with makeup. And it's mostly because I'm broke as fuck, so I don't have the money for it. But when I start, getting the money for it, I will definitely be getting into makeup, and I'm excited for that. But yeah, my skincare is it's just water. Okay, number 5, it's what's your rank on Overwatch? And this is from a friend who I play Overwatch with, and I don't know if you guys know it, but it's a PlayStation game. Cool as fuck. It's a cool ass game. I don't know what the fuck the term is. Honestly, rank, I'm just like, I don't even know if Overwatch has rank, so I'm like, I don't fucking know. I just know I'm not even at 1 star yet. Like, honestly, it's so hard. You have to go to level 100 to get a star, and it takes time. Like, it's not easy. I've had that game, maybe 3-4 months, and I'm still not on level 100, and I don't play every day, but I play, like, a cool amount of time, so I'm like, fuck, like, yeah, it takes a long time, but I'm not even on 1 star yet. I haven't even gotten there. I don't know if that's the rank. I don't know. If I don't, you watch this video. You'll just let me know. First off, I want to thank Lauren, my bestest friend, for asking this dumbass fucking question. If anybody else were to ask me this inappropriate ass question, I'd be like, bye. I ain't doing it. But since it's her, I'm like, why not? Okay. So number 6 is biggest dick I've ever sucked in my life. And I'm gonna say the honest truth, and it's Brandon. Ooh, oh yeah. So Brandon is the biggest I've ever had in my mouth. So, or in general, actually, I can't even lie, in general. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I should be crossing these out. Oh my god, I don't have a pen. Fuck it. Okay, so I think this is 7. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Who do you go to for advice? myself. I talk to myself so much. I'm just like, what should I be like? What should I do, girl? What do I do? Like, what's your opinion? I be talking to myself all the fucking time. I'm like the baddest bitch, okay? But I also talk to Brandon. I talk to Brandon a lot because me and him have very, very, very different views about stuff. Political, we're very the same, but with just the way we were raised completely differently. So even though I could be like, oh, I think I should do this, he'll be like, oh wait, but think about it this way, and he'll be like, do this. I'm like, oh, that actually makes kind of more sense, and I'm like, okay, I might just do that, and then I'll do it, and then it's like perfect. So I talk to myself first. I reevaluate, what I'm thinking and what I should do and where I'm going, and then I'll go and talk to Brandon about it and see where he's coming from, and then I'll try to put them in between. And if I'm really, 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 really like, oh my god, I don't know what to do, I'll ask my cousin Cheyenne. And that's kind of it, honestly. I don't really think I really talk to people like that for advice. It's mostly just myself. So this next question is, why don't you HMU anymore? Girl, we adults now, girl. Like, man. Okay, I'm just gonna put it to you like this. This is the easiest way I can put it. If I ain't got time for Brandon, girl, I live with Brandon, okay? Like, I live with Brandon, okay? I sleep to him or next to him every night, okay? If I don't have time for him, if I barely talk to him, if I barely see him because of our work schedule and all this bullshit, like, okay, I barely talk to my friends. I feel like the only friend that I really talk to on the regular basis would be Lauren, but that's just because I'm like, I see her all the time. I hang out with her like 2-3 times a week, so it's like we have that bond. But I have a friend named Taylor that I barely talk to. We don't really talk that much. We'll have like a little conversation here and there, but that's it. But when me and her both have time and we're like, hey, you want to hang out? We'll be like, yeah, and then we'll hang out. And it'd be like nothing. We'll just talk and we'd smoke and whatever, and we'll have fun. And I'm like, that's the kind of friends that I want, It's like, yes, I don't talk to you, and it's not just because, oh, I don't want to talk to her, like, fuck that bitch or anything. It's more because I don't have time. Like, I don't have time to carry on a conversation, and things like that. And I know that's fucked up on me. That's really fucked up on me, but it's the truth. I will try my best to try and reach out to people more and talk to people more. That's for sure. I will do my fucking best, but it is not 100%. I just don't have time, girl. Like, I love you. I really do. Use my best bitch from SAC. Like, honestly. But that's another thing too, bitch. You're all the way in SAC. Like, you're all the way out there. How am I supposed to see you? But then, oh, I know you gonna be like, oh, but you be in SAC sometimes. Oh, I be in there for like 3 hours, okay? And it's like for a reason. I'm not just there. I'm just like, oh, I'm here. Huh? Like, I ain't got nothing to do. It's for a reason. If it's for like a family reunion, a fucking something. It's always something. So it's like, if I ever go there and I don't have plans, I will hit you up first. Definitely. I love you, girl. I just ain't got time. Alright, next question is, what was the hardest part about coming out? Honestly, I don't have a coming out story. I was, like, okay, so I told my sister, and it wasn't just like, oh, I'm gay. I'm just like, hey, like, I like, I'm just like, hey, I like guys, like, I was just like, whatever. I didn't really care what people had to say. I'm just like, you know what, this is me. And it took me a really long time for me to get that way. One memory that I always remember that kind of got me to this point was, I think it was 6th grade. It was either 6th or 7th grade. I remember one time I went into the bathroom at my old house. I locked myself in the bathroom, and I just cried. And I had like a huge just breakdown, and I was crying, and I was just like, and I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was like, I just kept thinking, like, why are you like this? Like, you are not gay, like, you like girls, why the fuck are you doing this? Like, this is not normal, this is not what you should be doing. And it's because I lived in that lifestyle. I lived in the lifestyle where gays weren't necessarily supported, and it was like, I was just looked at as I needed to be straight, and I was straight, and it was like, in my head was like, okay, I like guys, but also in my head it was like I shouldn't. So it was really hard. But going through that, I was like, it took me, like I said, it took me a little while, but I got to the point where I was like, you know what, there's nothing wrong with me. Like, yes, I like guys. I'm sorry, I don't like girls. Like, there's just, like, I think girls are hot. I see a girl with a big booty, I'm like, fuck it up, B. But, like, I don't want to touch that. Like, I don't want to be near it. I don't want that to be near it. So it's like, I don't know. I just never liked it. And yeah, so I don't know. I just never really had that coming out story. Like, even with my mom, I had a boyfriend when I was 15, and I kept going to his house like every weekend. It was the weekend thing. Like, I'd be like, hey mom, can I go to my friend's house or whatever? And one day she was just like, is he your boyfriend? Oh no, okay, she was like, oh, you go to his house a lot, like, is he your boyfriend? And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. So I was nervous, but I said, yeah. I was like, yep, that's my boyfriend. And I was like, whatever. Like, if you don't like it, you don't fucking like it. Like, that was just my thing. And she didn't say anything. She was just like, okay. And that was it. Honestly, after that, it kind of just kept going. Like, my mom went into the hospital and I needed that support, so I asked him to come. And that was my first time, I believe, that I can remember right now. I believe that was the first time my family met him. And yeah, and I introduced him as my boyfriend. From my memory, I can't really remember, it was a long time ago, but from my memory, I believe, I introduced him as my boyfriend. I'm like, or my friend, either way, I don't know. But everyone knew that was my boyfriend. And yeah, and then that's kind of just how it happened. And then people asked about him, and they were like, how's, his name is Michael, so like, how's Michael, and blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, oh, like, he's good, when I was with him, of course. And yeah, so that was kind of it. I never was just like, oh, hey, family, like, I'm gay, and like, crying moment. Like, I never had that. I was just like, oh, yeah, this is my boyfriend, blah, blah, no, what up? Like, what you gonna do? Nothing. So, yeah, so, honestly, I don't know, since I never had, oh my god, dude, I did, like, a skincare thing before, and I didn't wash it all off. I don't know if you can see it, there's, like, white shit on my neck, but, yeah, so I don't really know the hardest part about coming out. I guess just about having enough respect, or getting enough respect to know that you're still a human being, that you're still a part of the family, and that there's nothing wrong with you, is probably the hardest. It's just, you just don't know, and that's really scary sometimes. It's just like, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know who's gonna be the one to be like, you're an abomination, and blah, 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 and like, how you're gonna react, especially if you've never been through that before. It's like, how do you react to a situation like that? Like, so it's, I guess, mentally it's hard, but me physically wasn't hard. It was just like, oh yeah, this is my boyfriend, like, whatever. Like, I'll be like, what you gonna do about it? And then if they say something, I'll be like, okay, and then I'll go in my room and cry. But I was like, nah, that was kind of it. I mean, yeah. Next one is any regrets in life. I'm trying to make this video short. I don't want to bore you guys since I'm not fucking funny. There's no music or anything playing because I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. So I'm trying to make it short. But yeah, any regrets in life? No. No, I am the type of person that does not believe in regrets. I don't believe in anything like that. Every bad decision that I've made is a factor in who I am. It's something that I needed to do. I needed to make mistakes. I needed to make decisions that weren't going to benefit me, so I knew to never do that again, and I could live with that, I could live with the fact that, oh, I did this, and I did that, and I did that, and they were bad things, because I know to never do that again. And I feel like I am more about memories. I'm more about learning things and remembering things and things being there so I know than anything. I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, I'm scared to bungee jump, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm fucking scared, but I'm still gonna fucking do it because that's fucking memories. And if I don't like it, then I will never do it again. But at least I can say that I did it. And yeah, so I don't believe in regrets. I really don't. I believe that everything's a lesson learned, but not regrets. So my next one is, how many tats do you want? And I'm not sure. So I want to get one from my collarbone. I think it's this shoulder. So it's gonna be my collarbone all the way to my shoulder. That's one. I'm gonna get that soon. That's gonna be my Christmas present. So yeah, I'm getting that, and then I want to get one on my rib cage. That's gonna be very in the future, because it's gonna be an expensive bitch. But I'm gonna get it like right underneath my armpit, all the way down to my hip, and then I'm gonna get one also in the very, very, very bits of the future. I'm gonna get one right here. I'm gonna get one on my thigh. And that's it that I know of right now. Yeah, this one's gonna be a quote. This one's gonna be a rainbow dream catcher. This one's gonna be a quote from my mom. And then my thigh is gonna be a Mickey Mouse from my dad. And that's it. From right now. Right now. I want more, but right now that's all. I got asked this question twice, and I'm like, it makes no sense to answer it twice, because, you know, yeah. So, how many kids do you want? And the other one was, if you want any kids. I do want kids. I wanted to do the whole surrogate thing, but then I'm like, you know what, I really thought about it, and I want to adopt. I'm just like, why bring more kids into the world when there's kids out there who are going through all that stuff, you know, who are going through the foster system and who had really bad lives, or who, you know, their whole life they were just in the foster care system. I'm like, that's, you know, that's just something I'd want to help out with. I don't think I'd have a huge foster family, but I know I at least want 3. If I'm financially available and emotionally and physically available, I will do more. But I want at least 3. 3 for right now. And yeah, so 3. 3 adopted children. That's what I... The next question is, are you happy where you're at? And that is a no. I'm happier than when I was 3 years ago. Where I was 3 years ago was not here. It was not with Brandon. It was not in the best state. I wasn't in the right state of mind. I wasn't, like, I don't know. I was fine. I was happy. I was living with my sister. But it was just more along the lines of me just being happy, you know. Throughout those 3 years, I believe, I got my first job. I got my first, like, actual relationship. Like, me and him have been together for 2 years and a couple months. Excuse me. You know, I got my first bank account. I got my first ID. I got my, you know, I'm just like, I got a lot of firsts. My first time doing makeup. My first time doing nails. My first time feeling okay enough to wear, like, girl clothes, because I felt like it would be too gay. And I'm not wearing, like, girly clothes, but, like, you know, my overalls that I wear, and they're, like, shorts. It's like, I never was comfortable with that. And I started to learn more about myself, and I'm learning more about myself every fucking day. It's like, oh, I like before I used to hate pink. I would think like, oh, pink is like, ew, that's ugly, but I fucking love pink. I like pale pink though. Pale pink is the color, okay? Pale pink is the one for me. But like, you know, like I said, I'm just learning a lot about myself, and I never grew up in that, like, supportive sense, I guess. I really don't know what I'm talking about, but, like, I never was supported. There you go. I was just never supported. I never felt supported. So it was like, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I liked. I was just like, I'm just here. I'm just here. I'm just like, I don't know what I like. I don't know if I like to write. I don't know if I like to draw. I don't know anything about myself. So when my mom passed, I lived with my sister, and it was still kind of like that. You know, I just didn't know who I was. But then when I got with Brandon, he opened up this door for me to be able to do all this stuff that I never would have thought that I would actually like. I never would have thought that I would like myself in makeup. I never thought that I'd like nails. I never thought that I'd like girly things, but I do. And in that sense, I identify as gender fluid. I feel like I'm both a male and a female. I am whoever I want to be that day. That's how I am. Um, and it took me a while to realize it and be fully okay with that, because I was just like, just the thought of being like called a girl, or like being like, oh yeah, I identify as a male and a female, people are like, what the fuck, like that makes no sense. And it really doesn't. I will say that it doesn't make sense, but just because it doesn't make sense doesn't mean it's not true. um and it's a hard concept to understand and fully grasp, because it's just so, it's weird. It is. But people who are gender fluid will understand how it is, and they will be like, I get what you mean, because you're still a boy. I still feel like I'm a boy, or even if you're a girl, you still feel like a girl, but there's a certain part of you that is a boy. Or like I said, if you're a girl, there's a part of you that's still a boy. And then there's like, if you're a boy, you feel like a boy, but then there's a part of you that feels like a girl, and you like makeup and you like girly things and you want to get into that, but you're still a boy too. Um, so yeah, I'm a lot happier where I am than I was before, just because I'm learning about myself, and I'm learning, just everything. I'm becoming more comfortable with myself, and I believe that is a start to amazing life. And not I'm I don't know, I'm ready to live my life to the fullest, and I'm ready to be happy with where I'm at one day, but I'm not right now, just because, like I said, I'm still learning. I don't have a house of my own. This is Brandon's mom's house, and we live here. So it's like, I don't have my own apartment. I don't have a car yet. I don't have my license yet. So it's like, I'm not 100% happy, but I'm happier than what I was before. So the next question is, where do you see yourself moving forward? This wasn't a very, I guess, direct question. So it's like, it could be anywhere. Like, moving forward in life is where I'm kind of getting. Um, so where do I see myself moving forward? I would say, I don't know, next year I want to go to school. I do want to have this whole YouTube, thing go good. I really do. I always dreamt of being a social media influencer, and it's just something I've always wanted to do, and I'm so excited to do this, but yet so anxious, because, like I said, I know I'm not funny. Like, I'm not the motherfucking most attractive motherfucker in the world. This is my first time, so I'm still kind of like, getting into it. I feel like the more videos I do, the more I'll actually come out, because I'm like, okay, this is whatever now. So bear with me, guys, seriously, like, this is my first time. Just give me a little, like, couple more videos, and if you don't like me after, like, the fourth video, then go ahead and cut me off, because I'm just like, whatever. After that, then I'm just like, yeah. So yeah, I don't know, really. Like I said, I want to go to school. I want to go to school for economics. I want to study economics. I don't want to get into that. And just go on with that. Honestly, I wing everything, and I know that's horrible, but I do. Like, I just wing everything. I don't have a 5-year plan. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, honestly. Everything that's going on is just out of free will. I'm just doing whatever happens. So, honestly, I don't know, but I'm excited to see where the future takes me. I'm excited to see what happens to me in a couple years, and I am ready for it. Honestly, I'm very patient. I'm not patient, I'm lying to you guys. I'm very patient about life. Whenever I'm sad or depressed and I'm just like, fuck, I hate my fucking life, and I'm just like, it's this, and there's this, and there's this, and I'm like, you know what, Isaac, like, calm down. Tomorrow, damn, I keep burping. Tomorrow is a better day. You will wake up tomorrow, and you'll feel a lot better. And in a year from now, you won't even remember what the fuck you were even sad over to, like, yesterday. Like, it's okay to be sad, but it's not okay to dwell in it. It's not okay to keep that on you, all that negativity, all that everything. Cry it out, let it out of your system, and then flush it down the fucking toilet and never see it again. So Yeah. I guess I I guess I answered that question. I don't fucking know. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm trying. But if I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so I see myself moving forward in that way. Um yeah, I'm just excited. I'm excited to see where what the future has in store for me, and I'm ready for it. Like I said, I'm ready for everything. So this next question is from somebody that I really appreciate. She's probably one of my biggest supporters and like everyone off of social media. Um, and I want to thank you, Carly, you girl, just for being a fucking bomb ass person. Like, you're a beautiful soul. You're just the nicest, like, seriously, and I thank you. But this question is, why are you so perfect? And I'm not, being, I'm not perfect. Honestly, when I saw this question, I thought about it because I was like, okay, that's kind of a question you really have to think about because it's like, obviously, I'm not perfect. But I'm like, I just thought about it, and my lips is chapped. But yeah, I thought about it, and I was like, okay, it's not about my looks, because I know the type of person that you are. It's not about my looks. It's not about any of that. It's more about my personality. So I had to really think about what I was gonna put for this, and I would say just my struggles and everything that I've been through, and just being able to go through it and come out victorious is probably, I don't know, that's probably the closest thing to me being perfect that I can, that I can say. And just I don't know, just being more positive with everything, even though I've been through so much, and just being so positive with life, and just learning and remembering that everything's gonna be okay. And then even though in addition to me learning all this and experiencing this, I want to bring it to other people, and I feel like that's a huge thing too. I want people to feel confident. I want people to learn as much about themselves as they can, to experience life and to not be scared and just live life. I just want to teach people that, and I want to be an inspiration to people. I want people to see me and be like, I want to be this way, and not in an arrogant way, more of just living your life to the fucking fullest. That's what I want to do. That's my goal, and I feel like is what makes me perfect. That's what it is. The last question that I got was happiest moment in life. And I thought about this question too, and I was like, you know what? I don't think I've had a moment in my life where I just felt truly happy. I feel like I always been excited, or always been, this and this and this and that, but true happiness, I don't think I've completely felt yet. And because of that, I don't have an answer to this question. I feel like I have a lot of things to be happy about, and I have a lot of things to be thankful for, but like I said, I just don't think I've reached that point in my life yet where I'm just, I was just completely happy, and I'm just like, you know what, this is like the shit. I'm just like, I don't honestly, like, this is gonna sound super like sad, but I don't even really know what happiness feels like. Like I said, I always feel like excited, or I feel sad, or I feel like just, I don't know, it's just like those kind of emotions, but just feeling, just completely happy, and just like feeling, euphoric. It just hasn't happened yet. I know I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen because years ago I was extremely depressed, and I just was sad, and I hated literally everything. I hated everyone. I just hated my life completely. But I haven't had one of those days in over a year. So it's like I haven't felt, like I said, I haven't felt happiness yet, but I know I'm getting there. I know I'm getting close. I know I'm getting close to feeling that way, and I'm excited. I'm one of those people that are just waiting in the future, or for the future. I'm waiting for the future to happen. I'm waiting for the day that I, get my first car. I'm waiting for the day that I get my own apartment. And it's not like I'm not, I'm not in that mindset yet where I'm like, I want it. Like, I'm gonna work for it. But it's like, I'm not rushing it. You know what I mean? I'm just like, one day it's gonna happen. One day it's gonna fucking happen, and I'm gonna fall in love, and I'm gonna do this and do that, and it's happened. So I'm just like, I'm just waiting. Really, that's kind of where my life is right now. I'm at that point where, yeah, I'm just waiting. Alright guys, so this is the end of my very first YouTube video, man. Like, I'm kind of nervous about this. I just want it to be good enough for you guys to want to continue watching me. I know I talk a lot, that's for sure. This one's a long video, and I didn't mean for it to be that way, but I do talk a lot, my bad. But I just want to say I'm no Jeffree Star, I'm no Tana Mojo, I'm nobody like that. So please bear with me. I'm gonna buy equipment, I'm gonna do a lot of other stuff to make this a better experience and just make these videos better. But if you guys have any opinions, please let me know them. If you want to comment on this video when it's posted on YouTube, if you want to comment on the post I'm gonna post on Instagram, if you want to post, just comment, DM me, Instagram me, snap me, whatever you want to do. I just want your guys' opinions on what I did good, what I did bad, what you guys would like to see in the future. That's a huge thing with this, is that since I don't know what I'm gonna do, I don't know what my channel is gonna necessarily be, so I'm just like, I just want to kind of just test the waters and get my, get opinions from you guys, because you guys are honestly the most important part of this. This entire thing is gonna be revolved around you guys, so whatever you guys want me to do or want to see me do, just let me know. I'm gonna pick and choose. I'm not gonna do everything, but I will pick and choose what I would like to do too, because it is also about me. So yeah, so just let me know what you guys thought, and all that bullshit. I love you guys. Have a great motherfucking day. Have a great week. Have a great month. Have a great year, bitch. Fuck it up. Yes. Okay. Have a great life. I love you guys.